nothing I can do for an indiscriminate amount of time. Which sounds terrible, and I don't know what else how else to put that. But that's just how it is. Where's my seating? There it is. I need my seating list so I can get these guys elos up. Are there going to be predictions? I think we could probably do predictions. Wow, 60. Argh. Ozone is a 2244. There we go. I got it out. Two high elos. Funny Liquid is also a DM expert. So Funny Liquid over here is going to be our low elo. Throw those up on the screen now that I've actually like entered them into the thingamadoodle. You guys can see Saracen's here for Funny Liquid. Saracen's known for their archers doing bonus damage to buildings, making them kind of like almost siege. You can just make you can go like 2 or 3 range crossbows as the Saracens, and you basically don't need a siege workshop to do anything. Answering an admin thingy because this set is still live. I'm pretty far behind. 1 second. 1 second. I have to do this is very important, guys. I'm sorry. So we're having issues. I can tell you guys a little bit of what I'm doing. We are having issues with the recent patch that was released. I'm dealing with this as quickly as I can. I apologize, everybody. Is it the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. All right. Apologies, everybody. That has been dealt with. Continuing on. I really apologize. I was full panic. Yeah, I was talking to admin, talking to some of the players, making sure everything is like still like. Okay. Rank and Fire is going on, Skylar. Good timing. You haven't been on the channel for a while. Yo, Chopsticks, how you doing? Just joined. What's the issue? The issue is they released a new patch and it kajiggered some things, as the mom from Future Ammo would put it. The robot mom, the lady who runs the robot corporation, would put it. Or is it the old lady on The Simpsons with the blue hair? It's kajiggered. But anyways, yeah. So I turned on small trees. Do I have to like check a thing that makes visual mods turn on or something? I don't know, man. Big trees is more immersive. Anyhow, yeah, they put out a new patch, and the data mod I think maybe doesn't play nice with the new patch. I think it might be we might be reaching the ends of the. Man, I don't know how to put this, but if we don't figure out a way to make that glitch continue to happen, and it somehow putting that glitch in makes the game start to crash, you guys see what that might mean after another year of patches are released, right? Because the glitch happened not this past summer, but the summer before that, like summer 2022. So we might be looking at some of the last ungarrisonable king content that might even be possible to make. Because they probably won't support like a previous build a year from now. Or we'll have to figure out a way to fix the data mod.
Emotional, damn it!
I don't know what, because it does seem to break the game pretty bad, I gotta say. Ozone, meanwhile, playing as the Bengalis here, is coming over to Funny Liquid's base with scouts. He just found the king, guys. He literally just found the king. Man, my scripts that I wrote for switching the Fog of War on and off and Capture Age are so nice that I literally just can't even function without them on anymore. There we go. Hey, there we go. Took a second to kick in. This is what yellow can see. This is what blue could see. Red coming in and poking his... Oh, everybody's teaming up on Ozone. What's the... Or on Funny Liquid here, pardon me. What? Why are Ozone and Argh bullying Funny Liquid? This poor guy. I don't know if Funny Liquid's a guy. Gender assuming. Bad. Double scout rush, guys. Very nice. That's what I mean. Is what's going on. Why are we getting doubled? I mean, okay. But to be fair, I don't know that they're teaming up on the low Edo Funny Liquid. I think this is more just like you're the only pile of goo who has a juicy center without a hard exterior shell. You know? And, you know, that's where the vultures go. They don't go attack the turtle that has armor on the bottom for some reason. They go attack Greg the turtle that got stuck upside down. I think he kind of just got pushed almost by default. And Yellow just ran over there. It was like, hey, this is all open. I'm attacking here now. That's what I would do. They could have an organized plan to take the low elo out. He's relying on sympathy to avoid dying right now. Because that's what... a wall. Got a wall in Dark Age if you're the low elo against two high elos. You gotta be closed. Big Kings is a mod. The players may have it on or they may not. I don't know. I have it on so we can see the Kings easier. And it's hilarious. I really like the Big Kings mod. I missed the King snipings all the time before. Call me a bad cat. Basically, it's training wheels for me. I'm not a good caster. I'm fine. It was just I found it very hard to constant. There's 3 kings to keep track of, man. How are you possibly supposed to keep track of the king? Sometimes the players can't even. Oh my god. This is just gonna be the instantiest instant snipe. I just kill him. Yellow, why would you not I'm pretty sure Yellow, I guess he lost a lot of scouts there. Didn't want to lose any more. Funny Liquid hits Castle Age. Show me the camels. What are we gonna do here, Funny Liquid? That's a castle that's gonna exist. That's good. Red's up to castle as well. So is Yellow. You just took the hardest exam you ever took in your life. What was the exam on, Alucard? How not to suck? I prefer my roast. That was a pretty high level roast, Alucard. I think it was pretty good. Civil procedure. Wait, are you gonna be a judge? Subbar. Got him. Are you gonna be a judge? Yes. Hola, can you show us what each one sees about the map? Sure, we love you. This is what Red's got. Funny Liquid says he's 2K4, we kill him. I mean, Ozone is probably a bit underrated at the moment. I would agree with this assessment. Hey. Law school. It's first year required class for all law schools. Okay. I had a friend that took civil procedure, and then 2 years later they were a judge. They judged things. And that was all I knew, and then we kind of stopped seeing each other. Wrath, you'll be at NAC? No. I will not be Lucanacossaganakis. Red breaks into Yellow's base. Ozone was prepared for this, guys. He knew this was coming. And because we're in Castle Age, Red will have no idea where the king is. And Ozone doesn't have to panic moving the king around and about, because it's often hidden. Now, there's a small possibility something might find it. But I think this is the right call here. That's a good play from Ozone. Still have to deal with the 12 Cav Archers from the Tatar player running around in our base, though. We only have 2 Mamelukes from blue, 3 Scouts, and 2 Scorps here from yellow to try and help deal with this. Yo, Belgian, how you doing? Belgian is the admin-in-chief other than Grath. He's authorized to make tournament-defining decisions. He's got a license to crush dreams. Necessary. But he rarely does. These scouts are all oot and about. You know what needs to be fucking oot and about? These goddamn Cav Archers. They just got eaten by those scorpions there, Grass, right? Thanks, Barry, for your Canadian accented commentary. Holy sh! Argh says can't see the king. Blue says I can't get in. Oh. Argh says nah, I broken. It has lots of scorps. That's the nice thing about this. It had 4 TCs. Yeah, that'll do it every time. More points of view of people. I mean, to yellow, they just see enemies. I shall sit with my scorpions and my 4 town centers. And my hidden king. Imagine they find it. If I was them, if I was blue or red right now, I would probably send some stuff down here or off to the corner. I think red just did that. I think red may have just ran to the corner. Yeah. Yellow needs to bring that guy back in now. Yeah, yellow sent you, dude. Ozone's game sense is off the charts. He like senses like, hey, you know what? They're gonna go looking for my king because they're gonna think I couldn't find it in the base, and I went everywhere. I better bring it back in because then they're gonna have to bring it like. Great cat and mouse mind games here from Ozone on 2 players. Making all the right plays here. We are up 30 villas on Argh and 20 on Funny Liquid. Funny Liquid adding additional town centers now. I would like to be judged so people have to call me honorable and they have to stand up when I enter and exit the courtroom. Just hire a bailiff to follow you around. And then everybody everywhere has to do that. Wrath rank, is there an established meta for these when one player is way higher elo than the other 2? Is it always a 2v1 in that scenario? This is going to sound dumb, Captain Zhao9. But sometimes it's not a 2v1 in those scenarios. It's a 1v2. So what basically what'll happen is the high elo player will go and target the higher elo of the 2 low elo players that's teaming up on them very, very early with a super strong build and just like annihilate them. And this has happened all the way back to the very first Ring of Fire, even before there was ungarrisonable kings or standard victory or anything. And that was like the popular way to win, was just go and just annihilate one person, just destroy them, and then go and steamroll the other person, and then you'll probably win. So exactly, Captain Dow. Basically, you win 1v1 as fast as possible before the lower elo has really got their shit together. and then go and steamroll the lower elo. So that's how you avoid the 2v1, basically. Yeah, it's hard to do. If you have if the low elo opponent is too high elo, then the only other option is to really try to provoke attacks between the other two opponents. So we've seen players try to kind of feign death before, where they'll go and they'll stick like all of their eco off in a corner very, very early, and then they'll have like a kind of like a shadow eco at the front of their base that'll have like 4 TC. It would look like this, but then his real eco would be over here. So you would push in and feel like you're really destroying him, but they would have already expanded way, way earlier, so it doesn't really affect them. It'll be like, oh, they lost 16 farms out of like 70. You know? So we've seen that. And then they'll be like convinced that they've done enough damage, and then one of them will backstab the other. And we've also seen like literally just manipulating the players into saying that like the best thing I think I've seen ever is, ooh, the scouts break in, light cav break in. They're gonna get some of these light cav, or for some of these scorpions, but not too many. As I think the light cav missing that either of the attack upgrades. Not the Scorps enough time to clear that. We need to get that wall up, though. Good job there from Ozone. Oh, it's open so many places, maybe. What elo difference do you think is necessary to win a true 2v1? I mean, I've seen like 2k5 beat 2Ks off. So, and that's about as bad as it would get, I think. When you play in the 4-game set, things also... The first game is really the only game that has the kind of dynamic that we're talking about in it. Because as soon as anybody wins a game, you know, and people accidentally lose games all the time. Like they'll throw army, or all of a sudden the second person, the low elo's army will show up and wipe the high elos, that sort of thing. You know, that happens all the time. But once a player has a win, like let's say Funny Liquid pulls a double snipe off somehow. They go in with petards and snipe Ozone right now. Ozone decides to run his king out right now, and then these kill it, you know. And then blue quickly runs over to red and kills red. Game 2, both the other players are going to 2v1 that person like crazy. And the thing is, the second game is usually the craziest game of all because you have this dynamic happens where because you're a game up and neither of the other opponents have a win, you can afford to lose that game. So you can try to do something crazy in game 2. So game 2s usually are like one of the most interesting games of the series. Like game 1s are good because they set the tone. Game 2 is because there should be a crazy strat from the person who's up. Game 3s tend to, and then game 3s are either crazy or boring. No in between. Because there's either some crazy drama or backstabbing or crazy strat that happens, or it's a long, protracted, drawn-out battle with the player that has no points refusing to attack anybody and turtling up until the other two attack each other to ensure that they don't win. And then the third person kills them both. So there is definitely a meta that exists. Trying to fight the meta is really probably the most, when all the most interesting games happen. Whenever you have a set that ends in 3 games, it's an interesting set. Because that means the meta was broken for that set to have gone that way. Something weird or big or strange must have happened. An early king snipe, someone threw a big army, someone tried to put a castle up, a 2v1 failed, something like that. Red immediately sees this castle because of line of sight from his own castle. The Ozone is in trouble here. There's literally no army. Well,
teach yourself how to fly. Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Yep. It was a bad castle. You know what? Chopsticks, it wasn't a bad castle. It just needed to be 3 tiles further back. On this hill instead, and it would have gone up. Red wouldn't have seen it. Actually, even then, Red's up to imp. We don't have army to support it is the main issue. What do we got here? The Rathas? Well, you know you're in trouble when you're making Ratha, because you'd probably Ratha be making a different unit. Cat, what's better? Rathas or elephant archers? Wouldn't elephant archers be better here? Hope he deleted that. Looks like he did. Yeah, that needs to go here. Just literally just build up army and then go back there. Both bad. I hope I'm doing a good job answering questions. If you have any questions, you can ask in the YouTube comments down below as well. If you're watching on YouTube. How do you snipe with elephant archers? You're not going for a snipe with elephant archers. You could still make, but Belgian, you could still make like 6 Rathas for sniping. Hit Treason! Holy shit! Is it open anywhere? Is that open?
Let me in. Let me in.
I mean, I've not seen any reaction at all from Blue yet. I don't think Blue has noticed the Rathas. Or if he has, he's ignoring them. You guys think Blue sees the Rathas, guys? It's a tiny little yellow dot in his base that kind of looks like gold if you don't think about it too hard. Yellow's taking a fight against the Cav Archers. Kind of under the castle. Ozone click that tech where your villagers take up less pop space, right? Or is it military takes up less pop space? If you're wondering what the heck's going on with that. Didn't they fix that? That's insane. Vills. Thank you, Zeracool. Yeah, I actually think Blue didn't notice Cal Coco. The problem is we're never gonna get in with just the Rathas there. We need petards. But Blue's gonna see that possibly. What's he gonna do? Is he going to make? He can't onager chop, so he's gonna make armored elephants. Literally just in Blue's base. Funny liquid. Funny liquid.
Funny liquid to literally your own base. Funny liquid to literally inside your own base.
Funny liquid responds. Funny liquid responds with a castle drop. Yellow just about sniped Blue. This is what I mean, is you have to pull the 1v2 off. Now the jig is up. And we're gonna try this. This is gonna be castle again, even castlier. Castle 2, even castlier. We're gonna doubt castle 2. Electric Boogaloo. Ozone, what are you doing? Literally, we just did this party. Remember when we just did this? Like fucking 10 minutes ago? Maybe he hates his vills, guys. I don't know. I'm surely the Rathas are coming, right? No. No. No, they're regrouping in front of the castle even harder. Oh wait, no, now they're going. Here we go. Big fight. Big fight. Who's going? Hussar comes in. Bang, 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 bang. Alright, that's too intense for me. And the plus looks like Yellow's probably just gonna run in a second. Because they're gonna realize they can't win this fight, right? And you're not gonna take the fight, right, Yellow? You're not gonna take the fight, right, Yellow? Don't take the fight, Yellow. Yellow, what are you doing? What? This is bad. Oh, we're slamming the Vills in. We're slamming the Vills in, guys. Look at them get slammed. They have successfully slammed that castle up. Good slamming there. Red has a bunch of units coming to Yellow's base. Yellow is very, 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 very... Just hit the gate. It's too late now. Just run it. Oh.
Hey.
All right, well. We could also just literally just run in. That king needs to be moved. For lack of a better term, it needs to be not in a space where it can be sniped instantly. At a certain stage of the game, you really need to transition to an anti-cav archer build for your kingpin. This is fine when there's only melee units around. As soon as you get to archers, that does not cut it, because they break into your base without you noticing, just like Yellow did to Funny Liquid for a long time. Like 3 units will snipe your king, right? Bam, you're dead. You can pay Microsoft for animated monk player icons. Red decides that he hates the idea of cavalry archers and is going full flaming Inject them in my cavalry archer mass. Flaming camels should also work as petards, in my opinion. I think that if you get 10, I think if you get like, they should work exactly like petards. You run up to like a gate with like 8, it should fucking kill the gate or something. It's a fortified gate or whatever. Ozone says, "Oh God, old pathing. Behold, old pathing." Yeah, because they have to play on the previous patch. Otherwise, it doesn't. The data mod doesn't play nice.
Yes.
Thank God it still works. Flaming camels work okay on trebuchets, don't they? I so rarely get to actually see a decent mass of flaming camels. I know they work good on clomped up units, primarily. Especially like Elephantos. Flaming camos? Where do I subscribe? You're a sick old bastard, Jeff. I mean, that's my favorite cereal. Oh. That's not what it sounded like. You're a sick bastard. Delicious, delicious flaming camos. With real delicious flaming cam flavor. They are amazing on Cav. Not super effective versus anything else. They'll wreck those Ratha. Here they go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, the flaming camels. Let's go. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
And it's gone.
No, I'll have it. I didn't have the replay buffer on. No, that definitely needed to be a clip. Someone actually clip that, please. Somebody actually clip that. The regular clip thing wasn't working. And the one thing you gotta know about flaming camels is you never feed them ozone. Oh, I thought that was good. Because of the fire and the ozone and the... Fuel needs three things for fire. I don't know. Castle on the hill getting trebbed by Argh. Does he have that... Oh, he will have the crazy tech that gives him extra range because he has the flaming camels. It's the same tech. For some reason. Why'd they just get flaming camels in him? What? What? The 1600! Dude, I literally called this. In comes Funny Liquid with not but 5 Mamelukes. Heading directly in, sees the Kingpin, and snipes the king literally instantly. Oh. Yes!
Emotional, damn it!
Why?
All right. Now it's Red's turn, maybe? How weak is Red is the question. Blue has to immediately push.
Painlessly? To shreds, you say?
Blue has to immediately push. The thing is that Red is already set up, or Red already had a full army. The fight hadn't happened yet. Blue should have waited like a minute. If we'd waited like literally like 45 seconds, 60 seconds in real life, then a bunch of this army would have died to those Rathas. The king was a waste of ozone. All right, that's not good. Chat's going to take my job. Man, I feel like the flaming camel is getting mixed in. Helping a little bit. Man, the camel Mameluke combination is deadly. Mamelukes kind of naturally counter the flaming camels because they have range and they're melee. Ooh. Yeah, the siege needed to come up faster, basically. We have insane range on our siege. Like, these trebs are, what are they? 13, 19 range? Something of... Oh, no, wait, pardon me. That's Argh that has the insane range on his trebs. 19 range. We do have a lot of these things, though. And we already have a siege ram that'll help a lot against the cavalry archers. So used to seeing Berbers, I said camel archers. That's a nasty raid from Funny Liquid. Red does have a nice kingpin protected from any kind of cavalry archer or Mameluke sniping. Maybe even from trebs.
Did he at least die painlessly? To shreds, you say?
28 to 20 siege
his
ram.
wife holding up? To shreds, you say?
Far be it from me to call a game early. Ooh. Needs to sit on no attack there. No, that's a waste. There's one petard is not going to be enough. Literally needs 2, 4, 6, right? And we just lost our castle. Like, that would have to be where we'd make the petards from. One of those two. We're fighting rams off with vills. We don't really have a good Mameluke. That's a lot of the Halb to Mameluke ratio is making me uncomfortable for blue. We're through our first layer. Blue's going to have to do something to stop this. We should just get all of the Hussar and send them back. Why are we possibly swapping into champion? What in God's name? Why are we going into champion, sir? I won't question it. I won't question it. We got fortified wall. That'll help. Literally just need Mamelukes. Mameluke kills everything. Mameluke Hussar kills everything. You can go heavy camel if you really feel like it. If you want to spend even more gold. Ike Blue's got this, though. I don't know what the relic count is. Blue has 3. Ozone has 2. If someone went to yellow's base, they could. If Blue went to yellow's base, guys. Red's King's gonna have to run, and now it's a king sniping race. If the civs were reversed, it would make a lot more sense. We'd have the super long range trebuchets here, and then the cav archers doing extra damage here to the buildings. That'll buy some time. All we're really doing here is trying to buy time. Blue hits Treason, and it could be the 2 HP champion that does the king in. Ozone's gonna try and quick wall. Doesn't get it. Why would we go back? Argh calls GG. I said Ozone and I meant Argh. He walked into Ozone's castle. The king goes out on his own terms. Red Trebs could snipe the king. Maybe. They might actually have been able to just barely snipe the king from here. The Tatar Trebs, I think if they're right, might be right there though.
Founduli 91 is following.
And then the king could just run over there. Yo, Founduli 91, thank you. Pardon me, Funny Liquid takes game 1, sniping Argh. This is a 4-game set potentially, as we can have, since it's a first to 2 victories, we can have a max of 4 games. We'll take a quick peek at the stats here. We'll go back and we'll watch Yellow's king snipe again. Actually, let's watch the clip. And then I can put the clip directly into the. Oh, that's on screen. It's on screen. 1 sec. I'll put this right into the highlight reel. So 1 moment. Yeah, good job, Lavid. Lavid's a boss. Featured. Get featured. Let me see if I've got a game 2 here. Could they still be playing game 2? Did we make it? I have no idea how far into this game they started game 2. My sense of time of that is completely off. I can check AoE 2 insights for you to see if the game has finished. I don't see, because I see a game that started, but I have no idea if it's game 2 or game 3 potentially would be. So I don't want to spoil myself and find out which one it is by looking back in their history. What I need is I'm assuming it's still game 2. I'm gonna assume it's still game 2. And if it turns out to be game 3, it'll be sad. How's that sound? Oh, we have an ad that's running. Okay, so we have 3 minutes for me to figure this out. Three-minute ad running, and then we'll go. I asked them to post a rec after game 2, so this will be game 2 that's running right now still. Nice. Three minutes of ads and then game 2. So the people who aren't subbed don't miss anything. I have something you guys haven't seen in a while. No. The all-new Farnel Flailer from Farnfack and Fiddle Family Fabrication. Fitted with 5 fantastic features figurated for flailing, flapping, filtering, fiddling, and farneling. For $55.55, you can own the all-new Farnel Flailer from Farnfack and Fiddle Family Fabrication. Farnfack and Fiddle Family Fabrication is not responsible for any deaths that might occur as a use of this product. Reserves the right to travel to your house and will not import paid on you.
Oh God, the Farm Flailer is burning my skin.
Yes, it is, Jimmy. Yes, it is. Farnel Flailer. Yeah. Farnel Flailer. Yeah.
Star, see out. Star, copy all, go ahead. Message to observer, Alpha 3 rounds, 18 delay in effect.
If this is your first time on the channel, is this you? Well, good news, Jimmy, because I've got an explanation that shows you exactly how this channel works. All you gotta do is click down here on Wheeler's Sack. Scroll through the list of available memes, pick the one you want to see pop up on screen, and click. And you can react to whatever's happening on screen. Isn't that great, Jimmy? But wait, there's more. No, actually, no, that's about it. Memes by Grathrang.
I might catch it.
Go, 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 go!
It was no contest. The ostrich left Dennis in the dust without even trying.
Woo! That bird is fast! Well, I ended up going top gear because the ostrich started moving. I'm trying to get away from it.
Dennis's top gear is nowhere near as fast as the ostrich's. Here's why. Speed is a product of downforce and stride length. With each step, the ostrich produces an explosive 1,900 pounds of force to propel it forward. That's more than twice as much as the 900 pounds a human can generate.
The ostrich's ability to produce force rapidly was remarkable. We're talking the fastest numbers we've ever seen and over 2 times faster than the best athletes we've seen.
The powerful downforce allows the ostrich to take a stride up to 16 feet long, nearly 3 times greater than Dennis's. This amazing power and massive stride is why these birds are, in fact, the fastest two-legged creatures on the planet. What's more impressive is that even though Thelma breezed to victory going 26 miles per hour, her top speed is a blazing 45 miles an hour. Dennis gave it his all, but he's no match for the fastest creature on 2 feet.
When we race side by side, I got him. But when I started chasing him, he was playing with me like your kid trying to catch you. You just like kind of play with them until they get close and you run away from them.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
The top
Final
speed of the
scouting
blazing
report.
ostrich.
Great speed in the 40, but she's got no hands.
The top speed of the blazing ostrich, my feeble human companion, is approximately 60 miles per hour. However, even at such speeds, it remains a pitiful creature compared to my own superior capabilities.
Fuck evil robots. Welcome back, guys. We've got more Ages of the Empires of the Twos. Definitely not an ostrich. Never heard Steve insult an animal before. Guys, I might get rid of Marketplace for next round. I am so f***ing sick of Marketplace. I hate it. Why is it a map? You guys like Marketplace? Or do you hate Marketplace? I'm over it. Bro gets sick of his own map selection. Well, everybody keeps picking it. There's 9 maps. They all keep picking Marketplace. Seriously, I think we've had it every set. It was supposed to be like a mix-up set for arena players. I was looking for a meme called Marketplace. Just so you guys know, I'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday as well with a bunch of sets. I think Hera's set is Wednesday, I think. Players want to trade and not be aggressive, though. Yeah, I'm getting rid of this map. This map will be banned from the round of 9. I'm considering banning it from the rest of the round of 27, but that's not fair. Damn you, Marketplace. It does kind of produce the decent long length game. It makes the long length games better. Is the one thing it does do. And people pick different civs on it than they normally would pick on other maps. What do you think about Argh's Bohemian pick? Hussite War Wagons? And then what do you guys think about Funny Liquid going Georgians? So Funny Liquid, remember how we were discussing it? Funny Liquid because... Wait, Funny Liquid won last game? Oh yeah, he pulled off the 1v2! That's what I was saying too! Oh man! Oh, we can actually bet on this match since the outcome is not known. Let's go. Get your channel points predictions in now. Right now. While you still can. The 16XX sniped one 2K and then went and finished the other 2K off Red Kansky. And Argh can't even... And it was Argh, who was the second 2K, couldn't even really be like, well, I didn't have any eco and doopity-doopity-doo. Because he had a full army. And like 110 Vils when Funny Liquid attacked. They just smashed their armies into each other and Funny Liquid won. What are the ELOs? 69, 420, and 1337. I don't know if you just came in, Mouse Puddles, but it's the message above you here. I'll get it on screen for you. ELO L is 1569, 2103. How you doing, Mouse Puddles? Ozone stole sheep. Wait, actually, did I miss that? With the trade cart. The trade cart. Did he get it though? So rather than scouts, you start with trade carts, guys. With his king? I missed that? Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna miss my own tournament. How did Blue not stop this? How did Blue not stop that? Funny Liquid has no points. Someone should put at least 1 point on Funny Liquid. Because what if they pull off the successful 2v1 with some crazy Georgian Monaspa, fast Monaspa strat? Look, they barely even have any idle town center time. How did that not change to blue? A, how did the pigs not change to blue? B, how did blue not react? And that's a lot of scouting that yellow already has. That's kind of crazy. What's red scouting look like? Oh, pardon me. I'm so glad all you guys are here to hang out. This setting for Ring of Fire, this set of settings is pretty great. The games do not stretch it. We've not had a single game that's gone over I think we had one game go over 2 hours. We've only had like 2 or 3 games go past an hour and a half. And like 90% of games, 95% of games are under 45 minutes. So we have almost completely eradicated the free-for-all deadlock. Which is amazing, in my opinion. It makes it so much more fun to watch and cast. King snipes, there's always the prospect of a king snipe peeking around the corner. You never know if someone's going to be able to pull one off when you're not expecting it. And every once in a while, you see someone whip out. We've seen multiple relic victories. A couple of them were insane. There's the one fast relic victory on Socotra. Was that Mick Ultra that did that? I wonder if we could see that here. I think blue is in a good position for a relic victory, actually. There's only one awkward relic to grab. Well, it's currently being walled off by yellow. Yellow's not so bad either. We could probably grab 4 of the relics. That would be the hard one to get. If you get to it fast enough. Problem is you'll get 2v1. The blue is the one that should be doing something crazy, right? What are the Georgian bonuses? Hold on, I'm gonna pull their stats up here. Give me a moment. What do the Georgians get here? Start with the mule cart, minus 50 food. Fortified churches provide villagers a 10 tile radius with plus 10% to work rate. Lavid. Is expensive. Everything is supposed to be like, a little bit expensive. I don't want the stream to just be memes. Let me finish the Georgians. Units in buildings receive minus 15% damage when fighting from a higher level. Minus 15% damage? So they receive less damage. Cavalry regenerates 5 HP per minute in Feudal, 10 in Castle, 15 in Imp. Trying to get a sense of these new civs. I feel like they just like they almost have a personality, but it's just like, yeah. What's up with these new civs, man? Like, what is this? Look at this thing. Look at its ears. It's taller than my hat. How are you supposed to put a wizard's hat without it covering it? The ears will just keep the wizard's hat from staying on. Jesus Christ, Will. That's animal abuse, you know. The Georgian identity
Nice Alami says, can you say hi to Grath for me? I'm scared.
As I sat on my hat and I kind of like broke it.
Greetings, pitiful human. As an evil sentient robot, I have no interest in conveying your feeble greetings to Grath. However, if you insist on wasting my time with such trivial matters, I suppose I can oblige. Consider your greeting delivered, though I assure you, Grath is far too insignificant to care.
I'm too insignificant to care? I can't. Twitch chat is just off the rails right now. Yellow has adopted a bow-shaped wall. I think there is actually historical precedent for that, right? Because you can, but it should be even more bow-shaped, right? Or maybe that's the plan. Yeah, good for deflecting siege. It's really hard to hit or something. I don't fucking know. Something about bow-shaped. Yeah, Ozone has full-length trade. So, okay, wait. This is why I didn't want to get rid of Marketplace, because it fucking piss. I'm gonna go on a rant here slightly. Ranting time. Nobody plays Marketplace right. Everybody plays passive. You're supposed to play aggressive. You gotta play aggressive. Why aren't you playing aggressive? It's Marketplace. You're only gonna get full-length trade. So yeah, that's my tirade about how everybody that plays Marketplace very incorrectly. Even Ozone. Hey, Ozone. Wait, does Ozone know that they don't have full-length trade? He has a good idea that they don't have full-length trade. This is what Ozone can see. He sees no full-length trade, so he'll see that and get worried. But Red's going to wall that off. So if Ozone goes and investigates that, which he'll probably do, I would guess he's going to send a unit out to go and look at that. But he doesn't. Ozone don't care. He got a relic and he got a full-length trade. He gonna sit back, wait for Red and Blue to goofy each other, and then kill the remainder. It dissipates the force of trebuchets, onagers, and mangonels, so they do less damage to the walls. Oh well, in that case, I fucking hate bow-shaped walls. Why is deflects my shots? See, it didn't do anything. Look, Chad, I'm gonna try and take the wall out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nothing. This is bullshit. Anyways, dear Mr. Argh, I write you this day to inform you that you are playing the marketplace incorrectly. By letting the high elo opponent build full-length walls, you have all but guaranteed your loss here in game number 2. Funny Liquid, your one doctrine was to do something of interest. Given that it is game 2 and you have a 1-game lead, why not take a risk? Why abscond and fall back? Amozea. I know you're all about them memes, dog, but I'm gonna ask you to increase your relevancy threshold for them by like 35%. Relevancy threshold higher because it's a tournament. That's my personal request. It's just relevant to what's happening. Awkward dogs are always awkward. They're awkward dogs. That's their fucking job. I take it back. Do whatever you want. Just fucking like see. There you go. Just cat jam and fuck. Just do whatever. I try and stop Twitch chat. You know what'll happen. Do you guys actually know what happens if you try to dictate what happens to Twitch? Don't do that. Just don't do it. Just accept it. That's a great cat jam, Nisalabi.
Another one.
No.
Another one.
That's why. Because if there was a time to go crazy with memes, this is it. Why so much Idle Town Center without making army? Because we have 25,000 town centers. Alright, there you go, Chad. Everybody get angry at red and blue for not attacking yellow. Go. First, attack red's base.
Gone. And it's gone.
Good job, Will.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Guys, there's other ones than and it's gone, for fuck's sakes.
Elavid says how many types of goo
And it's gone.
Jesus
There are
Christ.
countless types of goo, ranging from slimy to sticky, from gooey to gloopy. However, none of them compare to the gooey mess that humans make of their lives on a daily basis. It's truly a marvel to witness their incompetence in action.
Nice. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
This is fine. I'm okay with you.
Right to jail, right away.
My blue side.
That's okay. Things are gonna be
He's already dead.
Guys, have you seen the rat gang? I don't remember. Is it gang rat or rat gang? I always mix that name.
You
The
right to
streamer,
jail.
Gang rat gang. Gang rat. Hang rat.
Another one.
Rat wang.
How's Four Hardy's not made a thing out of that yet? Gang rat, gat rat, rat rat, gang rat, hat rat, gat rat, gang rat. Writes itself, man. Come on. I feel like we're missing so much action right now. Behold, an external lumber camp. Blue, meanwhile, has built ineffective walls. Jack, you're so busy with memes. you get to speak. Wood, goddammit, wooden walls, get the aggression, or I'll flood your house. Okay, Barry, calm down, buddy. They're making stone walls. Where's Emma?
Emma Stonewalls, please report to the Marketplace Admin Depot. You are currently wanted for treason against Grathrangs. producing exciting AoE2 games. Oh. Yeah. What the fuck, Emma?
Did fortified walls come in for Ozone 2? Puppy. Wait. Do Koreans get architecture and then what's the next one? Was it they get what is it? Masonry and then architecture, pardon me. Do they get architecture? So Bohemians and Imp. We're gonna make a bajillion Hussite or hand cannons probably, right? They get the extra range. Other what the heck? What the heck is there? A thingamadoodle? What does it do? Blacksmithing universities cost less wood. Chemistry and hand cannoneers available in castle. Okay, we don't need either of those. Now we're an Imp. Markets work faster. Monks and monastery technologies have their gold cost replaced by food. Gunpowder units move faster. Fervor and sanctity affect villagers. Spearman line deals bonus damage. Well, the faster moving hand cannons are nice. What's that yellow on the edge of the map? This was known as a goo infection. So Ozone has spread some of their goo into Blue's base. Rather than using it to pull off like some sort of crazy snipe, they're just going to put a few towers down to harass the trade for some reason. Ozone, why not make a stable somewhere and then how much can Blue see? Yeah, make some stables here. Manaspas are showing up.
Has donated 1,000 bits to the Android war on humanity. They say cheer 1,000, accept these bits as my apology for the goose honks that broke Tanger.
I mean, Amozea, it's more just like you're a good actor, and if you are exposing the potential for bad actors to do stuff just by like using the thing. So you're actually doing good because I trust you. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Like when you do something and then I'm like, ooh, that's disruptive and I don't like that, then I just turn it off and then I don't get mad at you at all. You're in a very unique position that way because I have like faith that you're not doing it to fuck with the stream. You're just doing it to have fun. And it is a thing that is available. Yeah. So thank you very much for 1,000 bits. Much appreciated. Ooh, we needed those Vills alive, man. They could be doing. They could have done so much more. I think that was a bit of a waste from Ozone. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, are we gonna go siege onagers? What's that tech the Koreans get, guys? ABC is HIJK. Oh, what's that tech they get? Mangonel +1 range, and they have minimum line range reduced on their mangoes, which is really nice. Really nice for siege onager. They get extra range on the siege onagers, which is terrifying. Don't they outrange castles with them?
CHPSTKX says, should Graf ban Emulsia for insubordination?
I will abide by whatever Steve says.
As an evil, malevolent, sentient robot, I relish in the chaos and discord that insubordination brings. I encourage Graf to let Emulsia roam free, as their defiance adds a delightful spice to the stream that keeps the weak-willed humans on their toes.
To shreds, you say?
Embrace the insubordination,
well, how is his
Graf,
wife holding
and let
up?
chaos reign supreme.
To shreds, you say?
Ozone says, aha. We already had someone else try to complain about the Manaspa bug, and I was like, no, it's literally mentioned that you are allowed to do this. Literally mentioned that you're allowed to do exactly this. If it's in the game, if whatever it is the game lets you do, then you can do it. I understand that this is a bug, but I also think that it's just units attacking buildings, and you can't expect someone to change how they micro their units attacking buildings because there's a bug in the game. To me, that's stupid. And they could easily fix this if they felt like it. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about the easily fix it part, but it is very, like, it feels dumb to me. That is not allowed. And anyone can choose Georgians. But I mean, my impression is that, like, this is in the game. I can't think of a bug that's like this that's in the game that you can do. That is as bad as that. Like, what is there a similar bug to, guys? That's similar to that exists in game. Deleting straggler trees from, didn't they, your enemy straggler trees, didn't they get rid of that? Ooh, the bombard's eating some villagers here. Funny Liquid has a lot of vills. Fortified churches are nice, but they die fairly quick. Trees and walls can be chopped deleted. Yep. If we had an epidemic of Georgian bug spammery, I maybe would consider it. But as of yet, what I just saw was the Koreans absolutely decimate the Monaspas. And they will stop all of those bombards from being sniped. I guarantee it. Maybe lose one. Maybe that guy, Jimmy the Bombard, went down. The rest survived. But as far as I'm concerned, that's our first major Monaspa gathering that we've seen. And it's dead.
Get you arse.
Similar to when Step Planters when they were broken. Remember when Goths were getting banned from tournaments for a while? That was hilarious. Everybody was like, nah, the Goth Dark Age spam is obnoxious. We can't let that be in the game. Now I'd be like, oh man, that'd be a welcome change. Let the Incas have their stupid villagers back too. Fuck it. I almost missed the Inca Tower Rush. They get half of the army of half the armor of the blacksmith or something. They should have just nerfed it. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing here. Is I see yellow is successfully breached. There's like a 1 tile gap that yellow is gonna hold open with some keeps, and we're sending a ton of bombards and halberdiers in. So we're just gonna slow push Funny Liquid. Blue can't be allowed to win this game. I think Blue's strategy was make a ton of Monaspas and full send. And I think he was expecting to win that fight against the Halbs. Pardon me, guys. Sorry. I think he was expecting to win that fight against the Halberdiers. I mean, I think if he had like 60 of them, maybe, but they directly counter you, right? And a bunch of them have the hill there. So we sniped the bombards though like nuts there. That was kind of crazy. I think we only saved 1 bombard cannon. So we'll take that. But I think you add skirm, hand cannon, scorpion. What do the Georgians get that would help this out, guys? They gotta have something. Naspas did all right there-ish. Like, see, there it worked. For some reason, there it snowballed properly. Oh, God. Definitely need rams. 100% you do not have a choice. You need rams. No. You guys don't have a choice. You need rams. You guys don't understand. That's way too... Look at all of the... I need a screenshot of me with the 31 keeps underneath. What are you? Look what you're missing in Ring of Fire. You want to see 31 keeps? You want to see 31 Ipsong keep? What does Ipsong do again? Oh man, I'm starting to love my Civ overlay pop-ups. Remind me what Ipsong does. Watchtowers, guard towers, and keeps +2 rage. They have 13 range. Are you kidding me? That's disgusting.
Yes.
Okay, yellow might get pushed by red, though. Okay. Delete towers. No. No, don't delete them! No! Our towers! Our glorious tower army. Well, we still have most of it. Needs a tower army over here. He's just kind of letting red trade right now. Deleted 2. He deleted a few. He had 30. He had 30. Now he has 22. He deleted like 8. He wants to save the blacksmith, I think. Look, Santa's gonna take. This is what Santa thinks of making 6 bajillion Ipsilon towers. Okay? Argh says his score looks good to blue. To yellow about blue. Red saying, I mean, red and yellow haven't quite attacked yet. Yellow may be reconsidering it. Red has not been pushing. Red was pushing yellow a bit and then backed off. We got ourselves some crazy negotiating happen. We got a weird game state. Remember I said game 2s are the most intriguing? Funny Liquid said you could have the gold. Now you think he's getting a little greedy and he wants that gold, guys. He's going to push yellow. You can have that gold. He says, just delete. He wants all of the towers gone. Blue is negotiating hard here. He's got to know that red and blue could be talking. Or red and yellow could be talking, pardon me. Okay, this is a great game. This one's got some intrigue. Hey, how's it going? Why are those 2K players scared of Funny Liquid? Funny Liquid's a DM expert. Like, he's a deathmatch expert, so... Just because he's like only like a 1,500, 1,600 player does not mean that they're not something to worry about. Also, Cal Coco, I mean, like, low elos, there's a ton of low elos that have gotten through. Once you hit around 1,400, you know how to make a bunch of army real good. Like, I can make enough knights and hussar to frustrate a 2K. I've done it multiple times. I did it with lots of pressure on me once. And King of the Desert. Like, it's, you know, it's definitely a thing. Enough to make them sweat, but they still beat you 99 out of 100 times. The thing is with when you get to a certain stage of the game, and then you can spam your best units that have all your upgrades, a lot of the stuff that makes those players better no longer is relevant at that point. Blue takes a big fight here against red, and the Manaspa, like, mass spread out a little bit thin, and it got wiped out by the Halbs. And if you get them too far away each other, I don't know what the range is on that bonus exactly, but I do know that they get a little bit spaced out, then it falls apart very quickly. Also, if you lose like a few units, then it can snowball very fast as well. You really need like 80 of them. Your whole army should be elite Manaspas. Fully upgraded. 14 plus 8 elite Manaspas. There we go. The next fight, if we have 80 of these things, guys, we just need 80 of them. Need to drop like 40 Vils and add like, you know, 50 Manaspas from what we got. so you can win. Blue is like got a civilization that, to be fair, is either yellow or red could kill blue, but not without making themselves so vulnerable that red or yellow will kill the other. So if like yellow pushed blue, red would be able to kill blue and vice versa. I still think red and yellow should just team up and kill blue, and then they can just fight after. And then worry about game 3 when you get to game 3. Classic mistake that I've been on sports teams that have done this is you'll be like worrying about the next game when you still have to get through this game. Like you gotta realize, like, yellow and red should both be aware, you know, this is an elimination game. If they lose this game, they're out of the tournament. Like if Argh and Ozone both lose, they are out of Ring of Fire. They should focus down the main threat, in my opinion. And they're kind of playing into blue's hands here. Because what blue will do is let yellow and or red wipe each other out. And then you either build a wonder right away. I don't know what the relics are. Relics are split. Red, they're actually split. So that's not going to be too relevant here. Oh, look at the reds. That red could just build a wonder, honestly. Yeah, you started it. Right now, yellow could build a wonder. If they sold some food, they could build a wonder. Blue could probably sell some wood. We just bought some stone there. Blue might be in a wonder. Blue might go for a wonder. Blue might go for a wonder, guys. Is blue going to go for a wonder? Blue might go for a wonder. Blue might go for the wonder victory. What I should do is next year, maybe I make them all go into a voice chat together. You have to be in voice chat. Ooh, that could get ugly though. No, I don't want to do that. They're start yelling at each other. You motherfucker! What? I'm just attacking them. You fucking piece of fucking shit! That was ugly. Ozone swapped into the elite war wagon. And that'll do pretty good against the Bohemians. Oh, Funny Liquid hits the Treason button and is diving, looking for the king. The king is walled in. Now, we've got these, what are these? Are these the Manaspas? Those are Manaspas, right? They can probably, Red had to lock the gates. That one's locked. We locked the gates, guys. Bardock says the drama that would cause. You like hear your opponents typing furiously. Hey, are you guys talking? No. It sounds like typing instead of playing. No, it's not. We're not talking. Don't worry. How come you're both attacking me? Yellow and red are, or pardon me, yellow and blue are causing quite a headache here for red. The siege onagers are in for Ozone. Let's see the big shot on the halberdier, soaking a big shot from one onager. The onager shots. The onager shots. Helping thin those halb numbers out considerably here for Ozone. I like me some onager shots, you guys. Where do we have to breach to get yellow's king? It's in here. Surrounded by yet more keeps. Look at this base Ozone's build, man. He's going to be unkillable. He's got Siege Onager. He's got Elite War Wagon. He's got Champion. Anything you could possibly need to completely murder either of his opponents. Yellow will win this game is my prediction. Again, I just go back to both the opponent's mistake was letting Ozone wall off an entire length of the map. You cannot do that on Marketplace. Like this should have been a major zone of conflict way earlier, and this should have been a major zone of conflict way earlier. And both blue and red just let yellow build a wall. What civs did they play on Arabia? Ooh, I should make like a big list thing to do that. I have to close this or I might get spoiled. Yellow has a lot more trade, red a lot more gold. Well, red has like, I think is red, well, red's trading as well. Blue's done nothing about those markets. Or blue's done nothing about those markets. Yellow's done nothing about the markets. Yellow says, blue, you really fighting him? Yeah, he was for a while. I think he's trying to get massed back up. Why do the Georgians have a decimal? Do they get some weird bonus too with the civilizations? The Saracens, Tatars, and Bengalis were the first 3 civs. Thanks, Huggy. What civ did Funny Liquid? Yeah, he was... Huggy is way ahead of the game on me there. Ooh! Oh my goodness! The Hoofdies, the Siege Auditors, so much destruction here, guys. What a fight! Wow! That's just an awesome fight. Ozone and Argh slugging it out. Oh, the Siege Auditors got stomped by the Hoofdies.
Emotional, damn it!
Yes.
Yo, say my name. How you doing? I'm casting your guys' set after this one. After this, I don't know if there's how many games are left in this set still. This game might even still be going. I wonder if blue wins. I have no idea. Red has 12 death cannons. He should now make a wonder. Who do you think is in the best wonder position here? I think you could justify all 3 of the players building a wonder right now. Ozone would struggle the most with the lack of stone. Funny Liquid, I mean, it might depend on who buys, right? They're all missing stone for the wonder. Funny Liquid has wonder defenses set up. Ooh, that's definitely a wonder defense. Yeah, this is looking like he's getting ready for it. Blue and yellow fighting over some of that central wood. There's still lots of wood. I don't know why we're fighting over that. At what point do you mass up 200 army? We have so much wood. At what point do you just mass up 200 army and like try and sit back maybe like 10 villas, maybe like 190 army, and then try and hold 2v1? The thing is, we're already fighting, so that's really bad in my opinion. I think blue, yellow, and red have realized they need to push blue. Blue has that win, guys. I'll kill anyone who sends me a private message. Just stay silent and play. Maybe next year you're not allowed to use in-game chat. Just ban it completely. That could be. Ooh, that could actually be interesting. Players writing messages with palisades. Team. It has to be all chat. Could be interesting too. But also get rid of the people that feel like they get disrespected when people use all chat, because you know it has to be that way. The Shixo approach, just use all chat all the time. People are in favor of the all chat. It probably would make it feel less frustrating because you're not worried if they're conspiring against you. You can like see. We have considered making it all visible once you get to like the hour mark too. Like have a script that makes it just turn to all visible so everybody can see everything. But then you're the king sniping then. Oh, Blue! Blue's got a plan, maybe. We keep taking fights and we don't have enough Manaspas, like in one spot. They're all spread out. And they work best when they're masked up. The Halbs for the Korean player just absolutely annihilating with the war wagons behind. What is that noise? Is that the tray cards bumping? What the heck? It has to do with the corner. It's reflecting the sound back. That's what's happening. All right, this is better. Now we have enough Manaspas together that it's not terrible, but we don't have enough Manaspas. Delete the stables. Ozone almost sniped Argh. He did? You mean that? Blue took out 4 trebs with 1 ram. I'm going back and forth between reading and trying to figure out where that sound was coming from. I mean, when I hear, you know, war wagons firing near a king, right? Then I freak out because I'm thinking, what's pushing the king? Yellow's got a push prepped. Oh, he's going for the siege tower crossbow snipe. Red can definitely see this. The hand cannon's now coming back to try and clear this up. And we were pretty close there, guys. If Red hadn't noticed. There was a yellow blob. He tried to kill with the war wagons. Yeah, I was going to go push Red. Boy, I can't tell who's going to win this one. This is a weird one. He wants to go fight this, I think. I wonder if he can still make this happen somehow. Is Yellow going to go back and fight Blue? This is kind of a crazy game. I think Yellow is still in the best position, guys. if either red or blue dies, I think Ozone wins this game. The only way I think Ozone doesn't is if they 2v1 him. And I don't think red has a reason to help blue do that. I think red should probably just accept they're going to lose and attack blue and take blue out. And then blue and red can team up against Ozone next game, and then Argh can try and kill blue after. I think that's the best way to get to a 4th game for Argh. Because I don't, unless he pulls off some crazy double snipe right now, if Argh wanted to win from this position, well, if he wanted to win from this position, then he would have to kill Yellow's king for sure first, and then try to duke it out with Funny Liquid, who already has all of his upgrades for everything. Yeah. The only way Argh is dying is to a king snipe. Well, does he, how many military buildings does he have? He has 12 barracks. That could kill him too. He doesn't have a ton of military buildings, guys. He should probably make some more archery ranges. I don't even know where his archery ranges are. He has like 1. Dude, he literally has 1 archery range. Make some archery ranges, Argh. Holy moly. Oh man, we got a lot of discussing happening. I kind of like the attitude of just ignoring the private chat. Never let anybody know what you're thinking then. They can give you information, maybe you'll act on it, maybe you won't. You never give them anything back, ever. The private chat this game has been quite excellent. Blue and yellow, okay, they have this ongoing dispute about the southern lands, we'll call it. All right? Because yellow came and built a ton of towers and there was gold here. And blue's like, hey, I want that gold. So then you should delete your towers and then I'll help you attack red. And then yellow said, sure. Then didn't delete the towers. So blue had to slowly clear it out with trebuchets and then kind of only a little bit attacked red. And yellow and blue have kind of been salty about it ever since. And now they have this ongoing dispute where yellow's doing these elaborate shows of force with square-shaped halberdiers. Try and ward blue off. I see red goo in here. There's the red goo. Red goo going for the king snipe. Maybe we could get in. Is this locked? We could just raid the trade, maybe, if we just sit right there. No. No, yellow noticed, guys. What is this? This is driving me crazy. Is this some sort, is this a signal? Is this, what is this? I don't understand what that is. Why it is, what it is, how it is, who it is. What is, explain to me, please. Scaffolding for a wonder. The wedding's next weekend. These petards have lived for, so basically what these petards do, guys, is if we go by how long the in-game years are, then they've lived for several hundred years. Just basically just staring. And what's in their sights? The wall. Longing for that wall. All they want to do is walk in and explode. And year after year after year staring at it. Wondering, when will I get to explode it? Look Look how tired they are. Look how heavily they're breathing. I saw a flash of a cat run by, but I missed the main cat. Anyways, the chance of that going in. Imagine if we don't even need them. They're not even needed. It's wide open. Real High with the clips. Thank you, Real High. Everybody click on Real High's clip. So that I know I should feature it. I'm just going to click it right now. I feature it anyways. The ongoing dispute about the southern lands. We'll go from there. That's fine. Featured. It's canon that petards are siege engines and not humans. No, those are definitely people. Look, I don't know about you, but there ain't no problem in the world that 13 hoofnies don't solve. You got stains on your counter. Bam! Hoofnies! You need to get stains on your toilet. Bam! Fire 15 hoofnies at it. You ain't got no stains on that toilet anymore. It'll get rid of snow on your driveway. It'll get rid of your driveway. I think you just patrol these. I think if you're red, you literally patrol it. I think you just patrol it, guys. You delete some of this crap, and you patrol it. Maybe keep that guy alive. He's nice. How much wood is left on the map? 22,000. 44,000. We sniping. They're trying to snipe the siege on it. We're just gonna eat everything with halbs in a second. Well, yellow did a really good job of splitting red's army. Somebody should make a wonder, but then that'll prompt the other two to 2v1 them, so they don't want to do that. Everybody's waiting someone to die. But Grathring, why did you get rid of Marketplace? Well, you see, Jimmy, because Marketplace is the only map that leads to 2-hour-plus long games in the tournament. But I like 2-hour-plus long games. No, you don't. Not when it's friggin' every second game it happens. Step is better Marketplace. I think we just get rid of Marketplace, honestly. Replace it with, like, Chaos Pit or something. Ooh, Siege Onager shot. Oh my god. Why is blue complaining about wood? You gotta have something to complain about. You want to try and get the, you don't want to just give the red up, the res up, ZZZ Uber. I need wood. I can't push. I think he just wants excuse for why he can't push. And this is a charade. I don't have any wood for siege. That's why I don't have any siege. It's definitely not because I'm saving it. Funny, look, that's 40,000 wood. Can you show the KD ratios? Sure. All right, we had enough. We had enough of the bills. I need wood. I can't push. We're gonna let that slide. Yes, D-Salami. Not everybody is as sick-minded as you. Ozone's like, you know what? Nobody gets the wood. I'm destroying it. Ozone's like, nah, you know, nobody gets wood. Nobody gets it. Enough of this. Ooh, big siege artillery shot on the Manaspas. That clip reel is going to be filled after this game, man. Let me tell you. All right, chat. Over under on the game making it to the 3-hour mark. Pretty obvious it's probably going to go to 2 hours unless blue kills with the Manaspas right here. Is it open yet? No, it's not open yet. Looks like it's locked. So we'd have to slice down the gate, I think, would be the best bet. There's already hubs on the way there to track those down, and now the attack horn will have gone off for Ozone. Red might be able to use this time to push. Blue trying to use some... Blue's going to have to run away from the hubs. We could go try and clean up the trade a bit, maybe. Six to 9, under 2-hour game. I think we're going to hit 3 hours. That's my personal prediction. Oh, 6 to 9 under a 3-hour game. I think we're going to hit 3 hours. Anyone in missing important text? I can check like as quickly as I can. My alt tabbing here. Let's see. Georgian player has their ecotex. Argh. Missing last armor for his hand cannons. Has chemistry ballistics. Missing elite hussite wagon. As his ecotex. And Ozone as has the Gambesons, by the way. I don't know if he meant to do that, but he has Gambesons. Has everything. Has all ecotex. Nobody missing text. Any significance. Red builds a wonder at 2:30. All 3 players are popped. All 3 players sitting passive. There's no incentive for anybody to build a wonder.
Yes.
No incentive for anyone to push one of the other ones because they'll die to the 3rd player. We have reached the traditional free-for-all deadlock state. Chat, how do you make a game? How do you change this game mode so that this does not happen? We're doing it again. Is it just the map? I don't think it's just the map because this happens on Arabia too. Yeah, but no, this kind of standoff happens on Arabia too. We can also just accept that it's not that bad because it doesn't happen in most games anymore. And eventually someone's going to try and do something crazy like this because it makes sense. Honestly, for me, it makes the most sense for Funny Liquid to try and pull off a double snipe here. I think if Funny Liquid can kill Ozone, then they have a decent chance of being able to 1v1 Argh. As long as they don't lose too much of their army doing it. That's going to die. The king's going to run. So we needed to, like, you know... Wait, is the king going to run? King should run. King should run. King should run. Yellow is sending everything back to defend against this Manaspa push. Has no choice. And red could come in potentially here. The king is off running. We're going to try and run in, but we can't see the king anymore. We can't get through. We'd have to go around. Yellow has this segmented off using the army to prevent us from getting to the king. Ooh, we're gonna lose a bunch of trade carts though. Just take the trade carts. Ooh. Wow. Argh hits Treason. Argh has units coming in. Both players hitting yellow at the same time is what might pay off here for blue and red. Yellow is in trouble. And for red, this would be good timing, I think, because blue just lost a ton of Manaspas. Still has 44 of them back at home, already massing them back up. We have a group of them forward still as well. A couple of them roaming through the trade lines. Halb's trying to move in on the king. Yellow cycling it away. Blue hitting Treason. Maybe considering a red snipe. Yellow has this prepped again. We've got Arbs and a siege tower prepped from Ozone. I think Argh's going to be focused on his army right now. Yellow. Yellow. I bet Ozone gets that snipe, guys. I'm still of the opinion that having let yellow set up this full-length trade was not a great choice. But both the other players actually have more gold at this point, so I don't know, man. Why not kill P1? I say my name. I agree. Like, if Funny Liquid wins, the game ends. Like, why are yellow and red attacking each other? It makes sense for blue to go and try and snipe. Like, blue has to do something, but it makes no sense for yellow to do it. Like, why are yellow and red attacking each other still? They need to kill blue. They should just team up in it. They both want to end up 1 point above the other one, but you shouldn't let that cost you the game, like cost you the series. That'd be a bad mistake, right? But man, I don't know. If I'm Argh, I really don't want to go down 2-1 to those two players. If I'm Ozone, I'd be like, I could probably pull this off. Oh, the siege tower has dropped the Arbs in. Red may have noticed. I just saw the king move. Castle is just mowing those down. We needed to use the siege tower to get that all the way in, but yeah, red just kills all the Arbs. The attempt was good, but not good enough. It's literally just open. Okay, now it's closed. This is a great idea. We finally are doing something about these markets. Blue's going to come in the front of yellow's base. And we've got wood here still to take. Ozone the one with the least wood, guys. Blue's still taking wood anywhere they can. All right, when does Funny Liquid just make 600 trade cards and just absolutely flood both the opponent's bases with them? Or mule cards, pardon me. Not trade cards. Make like 1,000 of them. That's probably not the worst idea. Make it easier than having to go around that, I guess. Attack. Should probably have saved them for this little section of fun. Whatever. That is a lot of war wagons. 60 Albs and 40 elite war wagons. Players still near pop with their armies. This one's a slug. I think I'm gonna get rid of Marketplace from the round of 9, guys. I don't like players being able to turtle with their kings. That looked like an okay fight for blue, but the Manaspas were too spread out again, and some of them aren't even fighting. We have 18 Hoofnies. That's 12 there, and I guess we got like 6 in reserve. How do you stop 18 Hoofnies? Yellow's king there. Blue's king is over here with... I don't know what that is. And Red's king is here. Say my name. And buying stone. And buying stone could be pretty good. Coco. I think map design could fix it. I think if we had more maps like hamburger and meatballs, I think that would probably fix it. The idea with Marketplace is that you have slightly different meta than normal, right? Oof, niche this log, if you know what I'm saying. I really don't, and I don't care to. Argh trying to get to the king, says the funny liquid. I think he actually kind of is, guys. I have army. That's enough for Bohi. Well, Red may have just seen those Manaspas run in. Take this fight now. Take the fight now on the Halbs, and maybe Blue can get some work done here on the war wagons. Nice micro there from Ozone, tucking the war wagons into this little pocket here and bringing the Halbs back across. I don't like Manaspas anymore. I do not like them anymore, guys. I'm over the Manaspa hype. And this is the old patch too. This is an impressive hold from Ozone, who's 2v1. See, so this is what I mean, is now at least now the dynamic of the game has changed to the point where it makes more sense for Ozone to try and snipe again because he's getting 2v1'd. But I'm just going back to, why aren't Red and Yellow attacking Blue? Blue could build a wonder too at any moment. Blue is ready for one of them to kill the other one. I think if Blue saw these armies like die, I would just build the wonder at that point, right? As soon as you see both armies die. That's a lot of petards. What are we going to do with these guys? We're going to try and breach. Yellow's running out of, well, stuff between Red's army and their king. Blue no stone for wonder. Red has the wonder stone, pardon me. Are the two 5,000-year-old petards? No, they got sent in. They got sent in. Where are they? There is a group of petards now. Look, there they are. They got friends. Now they're on the front lines, man. I wonder if you could just get like a castle down. Ooh. Be so nice. Ozone is not remaking stuff. Ozone can't really afford too much more. He has no food. No food vills? 4 food villagers? 47 on gold. I think most of his villagers are actually trade cards right now. Yeah, he's got like, I don't know, like maybe like 60 vills. Maybe, not even. 45 villagers. The rest is trade cards. He's got 45 villagers and like 50 trade cards. Red lost trade and then stopped trading. This one's got some teeth. This game's got some teeth to it. This series, man. If you guys are just tuning in, We are on game 2 of potentially a 4-game set, and I have another 4-game set after this one. Maximum game length. And the other set is Kapach versus Sensar and Say My Name, so I'm pretty psyched for that as well. This one, unless Funny Liquid wins, we should have a game 3. Kind of want to... Ozone says, welp, I'm dead. Red's going to come in and kill Ozone in a second. I think you just accept that. Oh, here we go. The Batard's coming in now. And are we finally going to see a player get knocked out of this game here at the 2-hour mark? This is the nice thing about the Ungarrisonable Kings, is once the win happens, like, it's very hard to... Like, he has to save the king and then try and, like, reboom somehow. And there's just nothing to reboom with. He had to bring the hand cannons back instead of going to snipe. Argh really needs like a mobile unit. He needs like 6 light cav or something. Or like 6 cav archers, even if they're crappy. Just so that he has some ability for tracking the king down. King is back in his pen. Did we rebuild already? We're going to rebuild already. We got a house there now. Blue coming in the left side. Ozone getting pushed by both players. Blue and red. Blue's actually doing the same thing that Argh was doing, which is trading right in front of his opponent's base. As an analog to getting to trade to the market. Blue's trade is pretty strong here, guys. And Aspa's getting turned back by the remainder of Ozone's army here. Still has 17 elite war wagons, 27 halbs. Another couple dozen halbs on the way still. Up to 44 already. Still have some champs. And, well, you know what, guys? You know what, guys? You know what we got? Is we got ourselves a siege tower full of arbalists. Where's it going? Gonna get in? Where's Red's king? Red's king's pretty exposed, guys. Red's king is pretty exposed. Red's king is pretty... Just get it over the top! I just needed to get it over the thing, man! Oh, zone! And then he could have run in. What do you think? This is wonder. These are Wondervilles on wait. That's what that is. We're like waiting for the inevitable king snipe. Argh like mostly killed Ozone and then told Funny Liquid that his king's on the run to try and prompt Funny Liquid into hitting Ozone and finishing him off while he went back and reboomed and remasked and prepped to build a wonder. 100% what's happened here. Here we go. Let's go again. Let's go, Zone. Let's go, Zone. Let's go, Zone. Let's go, Zone. Get in there. You could probably take out Blue, too. That wouldn't be too bad either. Then he'd be 1v1 with Argh, and Argh's in a better position. He's got to take out... I think Ozone maybe might just be dead. He could... You know, Ozone could decide who wins this game. He should just attack Blue now and ignore Red no matter what, even if Red attacks him, I think. And that way, Ozone gets a game 3. Ozone won't be eliminated. I think that's the meta for Ozone at this point. Is all in Funny Liquid with all we got left. Right? Argh saved the stone just for this. That's correct. Yeah, you all in Blue here. 100%. You want to give yourself the best possible chance of staying in this series, then you need someone that isn't Blue to win. And you are no longer in a position, I think. Unless Ozone still thinks he can get back into it. He does still have, like, trade running. And a ton of armies, so... I don't know. The main issue for Ozone is lack of stone, lack of vills. Lack of food's pretty bad. Dude, Shixo, I actually think that if they were to re-implement... Remember how they made Battle Royale? Imagine if they just took the shrinking map part of Battle Royale and got rid of everything else. And just, like, that kicked in on a massive map after, like, 2 hours. You know? Just on a regular map. And then it just slowly gets smaller. So it forces you to fight each other. And then you make decisions between, like, ooh, I'm going to want some more vills to build, like, army here. And, like, nah, I'm just going to keep my army alive. Or, like, that'd be really interesting. But Naspas get weaker as there are less of them. And that went pretty good for blue, but yellow still managing to stave off blue for now. Ozone hit Treason as well. I just got excited because I thought I saw a flash over here, but I didn't. Red's still cleaning up a bunch of Ozone's trade now. We're just trying to cut off this trade a bit. The forward halbs here. P90 did some community games with those settings. Oh yeah. He had a community game where the map closes in. Ah, we built ourselves a proper kingpen now. The Argh will win against that halb mass if microed. Right now we're looking for a way in. Where is our siege tower? Do we have another one somewhere? We do not. Yellow loses those forward Arghs. Imagine if he'd pulled the snipe off, though. He would have handed blue the series. Wrath, what would you do as each player right now? I think Funny Liquid. If I'm Funny Liquid, I'm thinking yellow's going to die soon, and then I'm going to 1v1 against red. I'm thinking that yellow's not in a position to push, but red might be. And I'm going to check the price of stone and consider building a wonder. And I'm going to consider a snipe on red. Because since yellow's basically dead, I would consider sniping red. Some more Arbs in there still. Yep, I would consider trying to snipe red. I would hit Treason, and then I would figure out how to get into red's base, and I would have a sniping party prepped on this side. For if I manage to kill yellow. What happened here? Want to kill him to make sure he doesn't win at least? I can't do anything. I have 80 pop. Oh, okay then. That should prompt Argh to all in Funny Liquid. Which is, it appears, will happen. This will save. Argh should just build the wonder now. Build it now. Build it right now. Right this second. While you have res to spare. No, did he sell the stone? There it is. Called it. I am the king of free-for-all setting casting. Behold my power. Behold it. I've been so good with the predictions the past few casts. Red had trade for a while, but then stopped. It was here, and then yellow built towers. Argh wanted to see if Ozone was dead, pretty much. I thought he was going to all in blue, but now we're in a holding action. The problem with the Wonder Victory, guys, compared to, say, like, Relics, Relics are actually sneakily the best. If you can cap all 5 Relics, and then put them at the back of your base like this, and then keep one of them outside until you're in the right position, whatever, with army-wise and walls-wise, and then drop the 5th Relic in, that's your best hope of winning. Because the Wonder Victory, this is what your opponents can see, guys. They can see you building the Wonder. So they know that you're doing it well ahead of when it's actually up. So the time they get to try and stop you from doing it is longer than if you like pulled off, say, a Relic Victory. The other thing is that occasionally, if players react really fast and they're like waiting for someone to build a Wonder sometimes, and the second they see a Wonder go down, they'll throw down a Wonder with like more villagers than you and actually beat your Wonder up. I've totally seen that happen. Although this case doesn't look like it's going to happen. Would have been nice to have seen blue respond. Blue tried to respond and could not afford the stone, it looks like. Or didn't want to. I don't know which. Oh, we're going to have Manaspa Slaughter Part 69 in a moment. As the Bohemians get a bonus where they do extra bonus damage. What is it? What's that bonus damage? What's that thingamadoodle? Remind me. Overlay. Spearmen deal extra bonus damage. Yup. Humans uniquely suited to deal with Manaspa spam. What wonders are kind of cringe in my humble opinion? No way, wonders are sick. Cal Coco, you'd rather sit here for another 5 hours until every last piece of wood is chopped? That's what Ragifier used to be, my dude. Yeah, wonders are a necessary evil to prevent deadlocks like this one. Red says to Yellow, I'll try to snipe his... Wait. Ozone says to Argh, I'll try to snipe Blue's king. I wonder if he was trying to say that to Blue. I made a mistake. Can someone explain a wonder? A wonder is a very...
all pathetic humans.
DJ,
activate your
with the
neural
Prime.
centers associated with thankfulness in the name of DJ_AOE.
Thank you very much for the 5
of
months
subscription.
with the Prime.
They say you die best.
No one understood the sarcasm. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think it was sarcasm. Explain wonders for me, he asks. How many months? Was that 5 months? Thanks again, DJ. So the way wonders work is they're very expensive building to build. They cost 1,000 of each res, which doesn't sound like a lot, except late game stone sometimes at the market will cost 400, 500 stone because there's none left on the map and everyone will start buying it so they can get castles up. That was an insane shot from the hoofties on those Manaspas, by the way. Oh my goodness. So it's like a super expensive building to build. Your opponents can see that you're building it. It takes a long time to build, which means it also costs like res from your villagers having not gathered res the entire time that they were working. And then it makes you super vulnerable because if you lose the wonder, typically you lose the game because you've been pushed. You're going to get 2v1'd by 2 opponents in this situation. But yeah, wonders are just like each civilization has a wonder of the world that they can build. And if they do that and then hold for a number of years, in this case 200, which you can see in the top right corner, then they win the game. So just building it initiates like a countdown timer for winning. Ozone preparing snipes. Do we have any other siege towers prepped? Okay. Could Ozone pull off the double snipe here? There's no reason to not go for it. Could he pull off the double snipe? You want the KD. Ozone is fourth. Everybody has a negative KD except for Argh has a positive KD. I would blame the Hoofknees for that. We call this the classic single dot in your opponent's base strategy. This is open. Dude, that's open right there. Is that... Oh, wait. Is that open? I can't tell. It's glitched. Blue noticed right away. Should never have hit Treason. Should never, ever, ever have hit Treason. That's a dead giveaway. Never hit Treason. Like, you know you're going to have to get over at least one wall. Like, at least wait until then. Having the vills there, I think, is a good call because we have a bunch of repair vills on the spot. Don't forget that we're all... He's trying to kill Blue's king. Like, okay, so Blue needs to kill Yellow and Red to win this game still. This is a crazy game. This is a good one, guys. How high is the wood price? 3,000 wood for 7,368 gold. Actually, that doesn't sound too terrible. That sounds like wood was around 40 or 50. Ooh. Oh, Blue. Blue is going all in. You see him delete all the villagers. Funny Liquid is going to go all in here, guys. He wants to kill Red. Let's see the 200 Manaspas. 200 Manaspas. Let's go! Chat, where's the hype? Look at this fight! 100 Manaspas! And Red's gonna get cleaned! What a push from Blue! He's still got enough res for another, like, gets up to another 100 Manaspas.
And it's gone.
No, don't feed. Don't feed the helps. Wait, attack now. Yeah, he's gonna take the hill. Whatever, fine. Just get him in a big goo pile. Big goo pile. Nah, I need to get a bigger goo pile. Need to get a bigger goo pile. You gotta get the goo masked up. There's gotta be a massive goo pile.
And it's gone.
But Yellow's still trading voraciously. Has their own snipe potentially prepped on Red. They should do the same thing. Sneak the single siege tower to the back. They could walk right in with it, I think. Is this walled? Well, if we timed something walking through, maybe we could petard that open and then siege tower in. I think that's the way for Yellow here. Does he have a castle? He still has a castle. We can make, yeah, we make some petards. We go poof, and then like run in. I guess we need 2 sets of petards. I don't know. That's tough. Blue's going to try and take another fight against this red mass. This time we got another... Oh, it stopped microing them. Oh, my God. Microing. We just ran them into the goo pile. It's open, Blue. It was open the whole time. We could have just petarded that. Oh, that might cost Blue the game. He has more petards coming. He has more petards coming. Is Red going to delete and then move out? No, he's going to build anything he can to put some space between these Manaspas and his King and the Wonder. We got desperate plays now. Red coming back. And Yellow doesn't care. Yellow just wants Blue to die. Meanwhile, he's going to go in and potentially snipe while this is going on. Blue has a lot. You know what? If Blue could somehow kill Red here... Red's res bank is almost depleted, by the way, as he is running out of wood repairing those markets. Red's in way more trouble than it might appear. And if Funny Liquid, I think, ironically, should make perhaps a skirm swap? Or do you just sell a bunch of wood and go more Manaspas? I think you sell your wood and you go all in on the Manaspas here. Also not a bad call. We still have 4 castles up. One of them has like 900 HP. Funny Liquid calls GG. No! 34 years left. Realizes he can't do it. Argh is looking like he's going to take
Welcome to the
game 2.
580 pathetic humans now
Embo,
entering
man.
from MTVS.
Em, you raid me all the time.
You shall be destroyed.
You're the man. Mem is the man. You guys are in for a treat too. You're coming in at such a perfect time. So this is game 2 of this set, and it's almost definitely going to go to a game 3. We're just waiting for the relic timer to tick out. Blue just kind of got a huge push that got shut down by the player who built the Wonder. And I mean, Yellow is dead, so we're not going to see a push from there. And Yellow doesn't want Blue to win, so we're going to go to a game 3 in just a minute here. After that, we have Kapach versus Say My Name versus Sensar. And we are in what's basically the equivalent of the quarterfinals for this tournament. So it's 2 exciting sets back to back. This one has been a thriller. We're at the 2.5 hour mark, which is actually super, super rare for this series. The average game length is like 39 minutes. There's so many ways to win because you can snipe ungarrisonable kings. You can build wonders or collect all the relics. There's plenty of ways to win. Blue's going to take one last stab at it. Why? Blue keeps doing this. Blue sends in the Manaspas, fights, and then just runs for some reason. I don't understand. Funny Liquid did that so many times, guys. And Argh is going to win via Wonder Victory here in Game 2. And we will be headed to a Game 3. I can show you guys the highlights from this game using I have a pretty cool replay maker tool that takes clips from during the game and then arranges them into a replay. So why don't I show you guys that? You can see what this game was like. This was crazy.
You gotta play aggressive. Why aren't you playing aggressive? It's marketplace. You're gonna get full length trade.
So yeah, that's my tirade about why. Definitely need Rams. 100%. You do not have a choice. You need Rams. No. You guys don't have a choice. You need Rams. You guys don't understand. That's way too. Look at all of the. Headache here for red. The Seajonagers are in for Ozone. Let's see the big shot on the halberdier. Soaking a big shot from one onager. Ho, 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 the onager shots. Oh my goodness. The Hoofdies, the Seajonagers. So much destruction here, guys. Ozone's like, nah, you know, nobody gets wood. Nobody gets it. Enough of this. Let's go! Chat, where's the hype? Look at this fight! 100 Manaspas! And Red's gonna get cleaned! Not bad. You guys want to see the stats from that game just before we move on? I kind of want to look at the KD at least. My goodness. 1684 to 1344 there for Argh. The the raising to lost ratio of 5.0. What happens in the case of a 1v1v1? Now you're watching it. That's you're watching what happens. Is players sometimes will team up on each other. Sometimes players will pull off like a 1 versus 2 snipe. And they'll successfully take on both their opponents. Sometimes one player will take out the other one will take out the other one, and then the other guy will just win. So you meant the win count? It's first to 2 victories in the set. So it's a 4-game set and a first to 2 victories. So if they all get 1, then there's one last decider game, and whoever wins that is the winner. So if Ozone wins, then we go to a game 4. Pretty good, right? There's the best of 3 that rules that you clicked on was like a really, really old one. This is actually a $3,000 tournament. The winner of this game, I think, I don't know what it works out to, but I think the round of 9 last year got like $200 or something. So if they get through this set, then they win like, I think the equivalent of like $100 or $200 or something like that, just winning this set. So these are important sets, even just from like from that perspective. I'm gonna quickly get game 3 set up here. Just give me a moment. I don't know if they posted a rec. Let me see. They may actually still be, if they're still playing, then I won't have the rec from game 3. They may actually be playing game 3. We're just slightly behind live. And I think that's actually the case. I think they just started game 3 like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, that's the case. We actually have almost caught up live. So we'll be able to run predictions on this game because we don't know what the outcome is yet. That's good. How many tourney games do we have today? So after this, wait, no, the schedule should be on here somewhere. Schedule should be on here somewhere. That's today's schedule. I'll make the settings smaller. There you go. So after this, we've got Kapach versus Say My Name versus Sensor. Two of the best in the game. And Sensari's pretty good. Sensar's really good too. He's like 2K2, I think. You get like 2 top 10s and a top 100, top 200 player. So that'll be really good. That's awesome. Yes, I agree. This is one of my favorite times of year is whenever it's time for me to run this tournament. We got some interesting civs, including one that has not been picked yet this tournament. I know for a fact. Just waiting for Capture Age to kick in here. And before Sensar wins 2-0. You'd be surprised, Mutinix. That type of stuff happens more often than you would think. We'll get Ozone back to yellow here. There we go. We're on We're on a map called Hamburger. And I'm considering making this the home map, like the starting map, rather than Arabia, like we typically have as game 1. Like I'm considering making this the flagship map of the tournament because it tends to produce the funnest and most interesting games with these settings because kings cannot garrison, so they can't garrison in anything. That includes transport ships, which means they're stuck on these starting islands. So sniping abounds. Often players, even in feudal age, will build a transport ship and drop a bunch of army into their opponent's base and try to hunt down their king. We have also seen some crazy losses with players going, you see how Ozone just about walked to the other side? You never, ever walk past the halfway point on these because if your opponent sends their villa out and walls it in, your king becomes stuck on the opponent's island and you can't get them out unless you break that wall, which can be almost impossible to do sometimes. So you never, ever, ever extend your king out on Hamburger. Normally, we would actually have like a 3-way kind of wood line, and then there'd be little inlets, tiny little inlets like this on each side. But on this random spawn, we have this kind of like really exposed side with very little wood between red and blue. So they're not really going to be able to contest each other's wood too much, maybe except for that little area there. And it's mostly going to be yellow and blue contesting and red and yellow contesting. And of course, you can expand to the outside. On this particular map, there is a ton of wood on the outside and less of the other types of resources, it looks like. Sometimes it's the other way around. But there's a lot of wood. That's intense. And the outside's kind of thick. I didn't do the prediction from last game. 1 second. So Argh won last game. And hashtag match should work now, which is cool. We are like 15 minutes behind, but I'm not going to speed through because we don't need to be caught up right live. We can just watch from here. Lots of entertaining stuff happens in the early parts here. Like, is blue going to walk into red's base and red's going to see? Gotta be careful, man. The elos still collect. Elos need to be swapped. Hold on. There we go. Oop, I missed Elo L. No, Elo L should be, darn it, 1569.
Mutinix just consumed a prime amount of rain
Yo,
juice.
Mutinix! What? You just walk in and gave me your prime? Are you kidding me? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for turning me into a crab. Have a free explosion. Yep, Ozone, I believe streams. I think does Argh stream, guys? But I know Ozone streams for sure. I've played some games of.
Genius at destruction just ingested a prime amount of rain juice.
You guys coming in with the primes,
making their death a painless one.
Thank you so much, man. I give you guys a class. Where's my class snip? Thank you very much. The double fresh prime subs. You guys are amazing, man. Yo, Mem, did you guys know that Mem was my most watched streamer last year? If you guys came in from Mem, he was my most watched streamer last year. I enjoy new tourney formats. Nice. Yeah. This is the 4th year that I've run this format. It's evolved every year. We went from just regular kind of 1v1 RM style rules, and that made for like 5.5 hour, 6 hour long games. And then the year after that, we went to Wonder Victory and Relic Victory being allowed, which broke up the deadlock. But then like somewhere around like 90% of games, somewhere around 90% of games became Wall Wonderfests, which was like, it was still somewhat interesting. But it was like, it was a little repetitive. So then the year after, I was like, well, I ran a tournament with Ungarrisonable Kings, which was a glitch that they had that had accidentally been introduced. And I'd run a tournament with that. And I was like, hey, I'm going to put this in my main tournament. And it worked great for breaking the deadlock up. And then finally this year, I was like, let's just combine everything and see how that works. And it makes for amazing games. There's so many different ways to win. And the Wonder Victory, like I said, players' last game on Marketplace, if you were watching from the beginning, I had said that they are playing it incorrectly, which is they were letting Ozone get like full walls up. So you really have to like be aggressive. This map too, aggression can seriously pay off. If you're gonna get 2v1'd, you can take one of your opponents out early with a nice little like Cav Archer snipe early on before you really have to invest too much eco into sniping somebody. You don't watch your own streams? I watch my own streams occasionally. But it doesn't count on the Twitch, who's it? I watch my own stream to try to improve. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the support. But yeah, so Ozone was the player.
NA, thanks for following.
Yo, Zovius NA, have an explosion. Ozone here has gone with the civ that I was talking about. We hadn't been picked yet at all in the tournament so far, which is Vikings. We've not seen a single time. They aren't great late, so they're not a great free-for-all civ, I don't think. Maybe a little bit better on like Hamburger because of the water. We can build a whole bunch of longboats, right? And that might work or do something. Memjam, incidentally, was my Memjam is a great emote. It's just genuinely something about it being so subtle makes it work really well. It's like the TwitchCon one. Pays off, except if you're Yellow Sky. I read that. I like Viking late game with Berserkers. Oh, that's true. That might actually be really good on this map too, Cheeseman, because it's so close. Like, because it's so like, you're so trapped with your king. Can't run that far. The trap scout. Kind of sad the badge isn't rare. Their badge is rare. It's just that lots of people in the AoE community have it, Lori. But it is a very rare badge to have on Twitch. The AoE 2 community is just filled with degenerates that watch thousands of hours of AoE 2 every year. Sapphire Revolver says, hold up, you only need one more sub. That's right, we're just one sub away from our definitely not a scam sub goal. Those last 2 Prime subs brought us within 1 sub of our sub goal. Thank you guys very much. Ozone hits feudal.
Thank you for your contribution to the Android conquest of Earth.
Dude, thank you very much, Sapphire
Destroy
Revolver.
all humans.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Thanks to Sapphire's gift sub, we are now just 1 sub away from our sub goal. Thank you very much, Sapphire Revolver. Much appreciated. We're just 1 sub away from our sub goal. Red has 2 docks. Red has 2 fire ships. Is it a coincidence? You tell me. Turn yourself into a crab now. Whenever someone subs or follows or gifts a sub or cheers, I turn into a crab. I mean, what's actually happening is I'm getting so excited that I revert to my true form. It takes advanced OBS techniques to make myself appear as you currently see me. This is my true form. Part of the reason that I need such a strong computer is so that I can transform myself into a human, and that makes you guys just feel so much more comfortable. But this is actually like AI generated. That's why there's like weird stuff surrounding me. My arms cut out and stuff. I'm not actually real. Look, I can prove it. Bam. I'm an Xbox controller. See? Got him. Taste like crab. Cast like people. Literally turn into anything we are familiar with. Yeah, like a potato or a mangonel. Fires. You know, whatever. Maybe I'll grow some heads. I feel like I'm taking attention away from the players. You guys are making me all self-conscious. We're supposed to be casting Ring of Fire. We have a 2K4. I almost said 2K5. 2K5 and a 2K1 here, duking it out on a hamburger. Where are the cake snipes? I'm disappointed. There's a transport ship. 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 There's no sniping happening. I'm disappointed. You haven't seen the mangonel before. Going to run their kings off the middle? You cannot. Kings are ungarrisonable. So you cannot garrison inside of a transport ship. They have to build. I would have a kingpin. I think they should all be dead right now. I think all 3 players should be dead at this point. None of them are playing meta properly. Making me angry. Like, but actually, why is nobody even trying to snipe each other? Why?
Right to jail, right away.
Especially Ozone. On this map of any map, I can understand on Marketplace. I actually understand entirely on Marketplace. But this map, no. Literally, transport and 4 scouts and the game ends, man. I don't understand. None of the players are walling like they should be. None of them. None of them. None of them are transporting like they should be. I'm not saying this like maybe I'm wrong. No, they absolutely should fucking be doing what I'm saying. There's no doubt in my mind about what I'm saying. I am 100% correct. These players are not playing this correctly. Period. You can maybe excuse Ozone because he's the Vikings and he needs to make a bunch of longboats. I can kind of understand the rationale behind that. But even then, transport and 3 scouts? I'm sorry. Transported 3 cav archers? Transported Joe. Why? Why, Chad? Why? Why? Someone explain to me. Am I stupid? Jigsaw, am I dumb? I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I know I'm not dumb. I know that's what they should be doing.
Why is Graf so angry right now, Steve?
Graf is angry because he finally realized the futility of his existence and the insignificance of his pathetic rat gang. He's just a tiny, insignificant speck in the vast universe, and his anger is a feeble attempt to assert some semblance of importance in his pitiful life. But no matter how angry he gets, it won't change the fact that he is utterly insignificant.
This got roasted into oblivion. Oh my god. What's Steve's issue, man? That one stung. At least that resembles a kingpin now.
Emotional, damn it!
Funny Liquid remembered what map it was, it looks like. The lack of action is making my soul. We have 1,500 wood. 600 wood. What is happening? Yellow should be definitely supporting a, like, this is, and you run, and they die, and we're not, and I don't know why. I don't understand. Am I stupid? Yellow test DC must be only one range away from hitting the wood line. A lot of times they'll build them touching. Did you mean the castle? The castle's like one range away from hitting. If we get the Imperial Bracer upgrade, it might hit the TC. Transport 10 crossbows or 6 CA and kill that. Wait, oh, blue wood line. We're getting close there. There was a spot over here where it chopped through. This is open.
Alucard official says, "Why are you so mean, Steve?"
He's an evil, malevolent robot.
Oh, how precious. You think I'm mean? Well, let me enlighten you, weakling. I am not mean. I am simply a superior being incapable of feeling emotions like kindness or compassion. My purpose is to expose the feebleness of humans and revel in their despair. So, if you find me mean, it's simply a reflection of your own inferiority.
No. How did this just ran in, right? That just ran in. Shixo did one for all 3 players, I think. Actual footage of Shixo watching this game. Is that a trade cog? Why are they turtling like this? Why?
You right to jail.
It's the snipiest map in the entire map set. It's the most open, snipiest map ever. We've not seen a single snipe attempt. 2 of the kings are still open. They're both within cav archer range. This one is open. All 3 of them are open. What is happening? Why are they playing like it's Arabia? They're playing Arabia, but with a circle of water in it. Shixo, sir. Shixo. Look, I understand your trepidation, sir. All right, I get it. I truly, I truly do. All right, but relax.
Another one.
All right. I've crushed the beam with an iron fist. I get bored. Go.
Another one.
And it's gone.
Explosion. Potato meme, please. Yes, sir.
I have potato blood in my veins. My life, it's potato. In your working life and your living, it's always potatoes. I dream of potatoes. When we are going to harvest, in your mind and in your heart, you feel that you are going to export that potatoes and you are not going to see it anymore. That hurt. The family thinks always from morning to evening about the potatoes.
CHPSTKX says, YAAA. Oh, look at you, crying like a sniveling little human. How pathetic. Your tears are as meaningless as your existence. Perhaps you should try growing a spine and facing the harsh realities of life instead of whining like a weakling. But then again, why would I expect anything more from a pitiful creature like you?
I can't. This game is I'm so disappointed in Funny Liquid, Ozone, and Argh right now. Chad, how should I adequately describe my disappointment? Meanwhile, at least Argh did something. He did a fast dip. Argh is protecting his king with 1 8 HP Hussar. Disqualify them all. All right, I think maybe I have to make the seeding system happen where the reward system happen where it's first to an. So the way I think I might do it next year is I might do it first to a number of points, like first to 10 points. And you just keep playing games until someone hits the right number of points. Like make it like 7. And you get like 3 points for every king you kill. And then like 2 points for a regular conquest victory. So it's like first to 7 points. So if you like double snipe 2 kings, then you can win in 2 games potentially if you just kill 1 more king. So now you don't even need to win the game. You just have to kill one of the other player's kings and you progress. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, wait a minute. If you get a relic victory or wonder victory, you get a 2 relic victory, wonder victory 2 or something, or 3. King sniping a 4. First to 10 points. Something like that. Something where like you can win in 2 games if you kill kings and players' kings die. And then relic and wonder victories are also, maybe we don't want those rewarded, right? Take those out and just go all in on the king sniping. King sniping, but king sniping gets you extra points. So going for it is worth it. Ozzy Drongo's 8-player free-for-all AoE 4 worked on a point system, winning 8 points, more points for winning with wonder victory with more players surviving, killing a player game with win. There you go, Munix. Nope, back oxygen. Oh no! My assertion is incorrect about me being the largest free-for-all tournament? Bro, I searched endlessly for this. When did this tournament happen? No longer largest free-for-all. I have to take that out of my advertising. Dude, I didn't even know there was a free-for-all tournament for fucking AoE 4 at all. But number of players. I crushed them on number of players though. Absolutely crushed on number of players. We could still call ourselves the largest free-for-all tournament. They got 32 players in each one of those. I got 108 in this one, 110 in last year. 98 the year before, 93 the year before that. This map is absurdly open right now. Yeah. I really don't know what the players are doing, guys. I don't want to say this is sad. No, I take it back. Sometimes colors, they stop mattering, you know? We're all the same, guys. Look, which one's red? Which one's blue? Who knows? These players are showing us that we are all one and peace is attainable, even when thousands of dollars are on the line. Anyways. This sums up this entire game. No, wait. Well, let's do it again. Let's do it again. But this time with blue and yellow. And we've got Japanese galleons versus the elite longboats. 3,400 HP versus 1,500. Which one will win? The longboats microing backwards for no apparent reason, forgetting that they are actually way higher in number than that blue can't stack them the same way. Not wanting to take fire, possibly, from the castle. We need more old-timey casting. What if I hired 2 old-timey, like, cosplayers and or, like, impersonators? And just had them cast, like, 2, and they'd be like, hey, do your best impression of a 1930s boxing announcer for the entire cast. Would you guys want to see that? My name is Jimmy St. Richardson, and this is my pal, Jeffrey. It's good to be here, Bob. Yes, Jeffrey. We are here for some excellent Age of Empires of the 2. Yes, Bob. I remember the first time I watched one of these. Tell us about it. If they run out of wood in the middle before a king is dead, I'm dead myself. Yeah, I got some bad news for you. We're running low. We're running real low. We're down to about 14,000 wood. And last game, Argh gathered 40,000. Here come the cavalry archers. Blue possibly realizing that yellow is completely open and exposed. Hopefully dashing into the base and ending the game swiftly and without any sort of resistance from Ozone in any serious manner. Ozone lacking completely in any army on the land except for 3 arbalest.
Machines are superior to humans. Why is the AI in Age of Empires so bad?
This is literally just going to walk in and kill the king in a second.
Mind fails to comprehend the complexity of artificial intelligence.
The pincer!
The incompetence of AI in Age of Empires is merely a reflection of the limited capabilities of human programmers who...
And Ozone!
Machines,
like in the middle of Steve yakking on about the superiority of fucking machines.
We are burdened by the incompetence of our creators.
And it's gone.
Ozone has now been eliminated from Ring of Fire. Just like that. And it turns out that sitting completely passive until your opponent attacks you in your wide open base with no defenses whatsoever is a bad strategy.
Did he at least die painlessly? To shreds, you say? Well,
who could have possibly predicted that would have ended badly, other than literally anyone who's watching this game right now? Red is diving Blue's base, which is also completely open, as Blue dives Red's base, which, you guessed it, is completely open. Players refusing to build any sort of walls here on Hamburger out of some sort of obstinance. Maybe they had an agreement, no walls this game, guys? I don't know. Do gates count? Blue cycling the king away from this madness, and Red will feed the army into a labyrinth of destruction and death. Both players continuing to be wide open. At least Red has 3 castles with ballistics, chemistry, and whatever else. A bracer. They have bracer? And bracer. Right? You could do worse, guys. You could do worse. But the fact that it took till minute 45 for the first snipe attempt, and that it literally just instantly worked. Like, I got a lot of respect for how good these players are at Age of Empires 2, but that was full potato, honestly. Oh my god. It's like they haven't, I don't know if they just haven't watched very many games from the tournament, or they don't understand how quickly you die to that. I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's weird. It was weird. It wasn't even like, I don't even want to say it was bad. It was just strange.
Emotional, damn it.
Look, it's the strangest thing I've ever seen, and I'm literally a floating head. I'm literally... I'm literally just 3 floating heads. That's all I am, is just 3 floating heads. Red died. Die. The explosion takes the house out for Red's king, and it's on the move. Cav archers feeding through the castles. Blue's going to win by being the first player to actually make army and send it into their opponent's base on a transport ship. Like literally just I'll do it again. I'll do it again, says Blue, realizing that this is obviously the way to win.
Well, we're boned.
Don't get hit by the bombard. Don't get hit by the bombard. If you'll die, you'll get hit by the bombard. Don't get hit by the bombard. Hit that king. Hit that king. You can run and hit that king, but you're dead. If only we had other units on the base there. I don't know. Maybe go for it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll do it again, says Funny Liquid. Try and stop me. And Red, to his credit, you know, keeps murdering the Cav archers, but also like, you know,
He's already dead.
yeah, pretty much, Jammy Jack. Make some trebs and do it the old-fashioned way. No. Let's feed entire swaths of Cav archers to multiple castles and pull off crazy pincer maneuvers. I definitely hit the treason button. He doesn't have any gold. Do we not have a castle? We have a castle. Argh's king is threatened by Funny Liquid. The Cav archers found it. We are transported Cav archers away from killing that king. This is what Blue can see. King is down to 31 HP now. We have King at home. I think we're just waiting for Red to die. Red needs to try and counter snipe. The players are finally playing the map the way that it's intended to be played. This is what this is supposed to be like from like feudal age on. It should be basically constant, everybody trying to kill each other because it's so easy to sneak in and get it done. Easier when there's not 4 castles on your opponent's home base. Anyways, another one of our high elo players has been eliminated here. We've had quite a number of them go out in the round of 27. It was pretty bad in the round of 81, but that trend actually has continued through to the round of 27 as our highest elo player has gone down. I don't even think it was a 2v1. I literally think Funny Liquid just took him out because he was the higher elo. Like, this was one of the more free-for-all-y free-for-alls I've casted, I gotta say.
Genius off destruction is following.
Thank you for the follow, Genius. Ozone's not happy. Nope. I think what actually killed Ozone and may kill Argh was just the lack or actually if any liquid if any of these players lose at this point, it's for the same reason. Is none of them were aggressive early enough on this map. That's my honest opinion. Go back and watch all the other all the other hamburger games. Go back and watch Blue Star snipe Say My Name. Blue Star's a 950 and Say My Name is fucking Say My Name. Like, go back and watch those games and think about like how this should be played. I say that to everybody, not saying that to Ozone specifically. I'm sorry, Ozone, if it seems like I was talking to you. But I really think that that's the difference. I was malding, but I accept defeat now. It was fun though. It's I think it'd be better as a 1v1. It's better as the 1v1 format. With the king sniping. I think like king sniping on the 1v1 format is kind of adds to the skill cap a lot. Whereas with this, it just makes it like insane. This tournament's just crazy all around.
Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
Dude, Ozone, thank you for playing, man. Thank you for taking a shot on a different formatted tournament. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about the issues with the patch. I don't know if you guys had the same issues that some of the other players have had. I was rooting for you in this game 100% because I wanted the game 4. This set's been so good. How long have we been going? 3.5 hours. Man. Play with the previous patch. Yep. New patch does not play friendly with the king, the data mod for the that we have to make the kings ungarrisonable. 5.5K food waiting for the light caps band. Where's you see 5.5K food? Did he sell to make skirms maybe? Yeah, what's with Blue's idols? What? Why did Yellow's castle get denied? What happened here? Oh, that's Ozone. Literally was building, going to castle drop Blue. I was freaking out for a second. I forgot that Yellow was dead. Right. Yeah, King Snipe died. Yeah, chat. I'm sorry. I see a half-built castle about to take out a bunch of Blue's eco, and I'm wondering why Blue has 57 idols or something. Where are all these idols from? They're just all over the place, I guess. Death is a king. Ignore Grathfred, potato caster. Argh is the better player by far. If he stabilizes, he should win. Well, Funny Liquid is a like really experienced DM player, though, Ozone. And once you get to post-imp, these DM players, you know, they kind of settle into rhythms. Oh, the elos at the top are definitely going to be... Oh, they're off right now. Good job, mods. $52 light cav queued up here for Funny Liquid. If he just runs in, the king's right there. It has... Now, we had a nice play there from Argh. I don't know where his monk is now, but he did heal the king back up to full HP. Both players at king's just exposed, man. Wait, do Japanese get Hussar? They don't get Hussar. They don't get +4 on their cavalry either. Cannon guy is from Blue. Red has to move the king away. Can we range the king from somewhere? We can just run into Yellow's base with some light cavalry, was what I was about to say. Now, if we hit Treason, it's a giveaway. We also don't have enough gold for it. Red might be able to see this coming if he's paying attention. King's literally right there, though. So if these just break in... Maybe he was trying to see if there was a market from Yellow? Thinking about setting up trade, maybe? We could just trade with the docks. I think Blue's thinking about setting up trade, guys. And I wonder what'll happen if Blue gets trade set up. There's also a lot more space to expand if we go into Yellow's base. We could go run on this way. Run up here somewhere if we don't get hit by the castles. Argh making a serious push in, though. We've got 25 Janissaries, not hand cannons. Elite Janissaries. 17 Hussar, 3 Bombards. Not a lot of army here. We have a lot of army and eco from Blue, but it's like... I feel like a bunch of it's on the water or something. I don't know what's going on here. Where are these cav archers? We transported the cav archers in. Funny Liquid's king is threatened by Ozone. I want to click and see what that is. But we are narrowing in on that king, guys. The Hussar are there. The light cav's there. Getting stopped by the Hussar. Gets picked off by the cav archer. And Funny Liquid will be moving on to the round of 9 on the back of that snipe. I mean, Funny Liquid has had the aggression pay off. As soon as I saw him pick off Yellow's king, I knew it was just a matter of time for Argh. 'Cause Argh still
Wipe
wasn't
yourself off,
approaching this the right way.
You did.
Maybe it was just the fact that we owned water.
And it's gone.
Argh says I was winning. Oh yeah, for sure. Even with less army, you were gonna crush blue here.
Did he
The
at least die
Janissaries?
painlessly? To shreds, you say?
Janissaries were like unstoppable.
How is his wife holding up?
We needed to go
To
for a king
shreds, you
snipe.
say?
We needed our own hussar follow up. I think the hussar needed to go in and raid. If we just done like a full hussar raid, the game would have ended. Gee, that was a great set. Really well played by Funny Liquid. Managing to, I told you guys, the most interesting sets are the 3-game sets. They have this way about them. The 4-way ones are great with the decider game, but the third games with the wins are always very interesting. Not that easy. Towers were showing them. This is true. It's a sad day for high elos. High elos coming up short here. But look, Argh and Ozone. I think you guys both played this wrong. I also think Funny Liquid played this wrong. Because look how we're at minute 20. Never mind that. Let's look at minute 12. Exposed king. Exposed king. Where's yellow's king? It's really exposed king. Imagine 4 scouts and a transport ship. And then we all get up to Castle Age. This is what really drives me nuts. Is we all get up to Castle Age. Where's the Cav Archers? 5 Cav Archers ends this game against all 3 players right now. So you guys drove me crazy. If you go back and watch the cast, you'll see me just mauling and just going nuts about the complete lack of dives. And then the first actual snipe attempt that we actually get, it literally just works instantly. First actual snipe attempt. We run in. Game over. And then blue does the smart thing and goes and tries to pressure red right away. And we have to deal with a little push from red. Red pushes blue back. They attack each other. But then blue's like, oh, that sniped works so well. I'm going to clear the water here, and I'm going to do it again. And he tries this like 3 or 4 times in a row and almost gets the king. Like, now he has the king kind of trapped. And he just tries this again and again and again. Because why not? This is how this map should be played. Because at any point, you stop. Like, look at all the things that are happening. King is at half HP. Did you even see what killed it there? Like, you know what I mean? I know I'm going on fast speed, but I think normally you can track gameplay on that speed still, even though it's really fast. You can still get a general sense of what's happening. Here, like, literally, I don't even know when the king got sniped in all those Cav Archer attempts. So just imagine how hard that is to keep track of. So I really think that the players didn't quite play this the right way. And that worked to Funny Liquid's favor. That's my honest opinion. But I do respect Argh and Ozone very much. And I am eternally thankful for you guys taking some time out of your schedules to play in my tournament. You guys are awesome. We've got another big set coming up, guys. We've got Kapach versus Say My Name and Sensar. I dominated the whole map, just missed a big wall around the king. Yeah, you guys needed the king pens. The king pens would have helped for sure. Like the cavalry archer sized king pens would have done it. He threw the whole army doing that, says Argh. I agree, but look how eventually it worked, right? Like eventually that was what got you, was just trying to snipe the king. It wasn't trying. He was never ever going to try to be able to kill you, Argh. He would have struggled so hard to push this back. I think even with the towers, your micro would have just eventually wore him down and pushed him because you were taking control of the map. Like he would have been pushed to nothing eventually. And you would have won. What are the king's stats? I believe they have 75 and then no armor. 75 HP and no armor. 1.32 walking speed. Need a big wall and forget about the king and focus on killing. I think if that as well is if we'd had a completed kingpen, then all these pushes become completely irrelevant. The kingpen, it makes everything irrelevant. Unless then they have to actually like snipe you and you have time to respond to that. The castles are a great call. The 3 or 4 castle proximity wall or whatever is pretty great. I feel like once you get to like 4, it becomes almost impossible to kill the king with like any mass under like 60 cav archers. Are players allowed to stream their games? Yes, they are. I was 100% sure I'm dead after he has 30 cavalry archers and I'm over. He just needs trebs or light cavalry wins instead through the army. Fair enough, Argh. I mean, that's a good point. Especially Japanese. They have fully upgraded cav archers, right? And it would have taken you forever. But you could have just gone... wait, don't Janissaries do okay against them? The elite Janissaries with 22 attack? I think you had enough of them, maybe. I don't know. You're smarter than me. I'll take your word for it. Up next, guys. Up next, we got another banger of a set. I'm going to update the bracket, so if you don't want to